Okay, let's just dive right into this explainer and look at the true concept of equity, really unpacking what it means for a business owner's wealth. If you've ever looked at a business and wondered how you actually track the owner's skin in the game, well, you are definitely in the right place. Today, we're decoding a really crucial financial concept known as the statement of changes in equity. We're going to break down the mechanics behind the math and look at the actual structures that make a business run. But first, think about this. How do you measure a business's true worth? If you start a venture today, how do you mathematically prove it's gaining value over time? A lot of people think it's just cash in the register. Actually, scratch that. It is way more than just the cash on hand. That's the core mystery we're solving today. We want to capture that incredibly elusive concept of worth. So here is our roadmap for today. 1. Decoding the SCE. 2. Business forms as vehicles. 3. The single proprietorship SCE. And 4. Why the SCE matters.
All right, Section 1, Decoding the SCA and Laying the Foundation.
A business organization is basically the structure determining how a company is owned, managed, and taxed. You see, a business isn't just some abstract idea floating around. It's a rigid legal framework. The way you set this up dictates absolutely everything, from your decision-making power down to your tax burden. Moving right along to Section 2, Business forms as vehicles, or choosing your ride. Let's imagine business structures as, well, vehicles. The single proprietorship, that's a bicycle. It's super simple to set up, but it has unlimited liability. If you crash, it hurts your personal assets directly. You're the one scraping your knees. Then you have a partnership, which is like a tandem bike. You've got shared ownership, shared profits, and shared responsibilities, all pedaling in sync. And finally, the corporation is a bus. It's a completely separate legal entity with limited liability. If the bus bumps into something, the shareholder passengers inside are totally shielded from the impact. So, we've picked our vehicle. Now let's track the fuel that actually makes it go, which is equity. Tracking your business equity is remarkably similar to tracking your own personal savings. Honestly, if you understand how a basic bank account works, you already have the mental framework for corporate equity.
Okay, Section 3, the single proprietorship SCE and calculating the mechanics.
The statement of changes in equity shows the changes in the owner's equity during a specific period, and this is driven by three main things: investments, withdrawals, and net income. To put it simply, the SCE is the financial story of what happened to the owner's wealth over a set time frame. It's a narrative, but told entirely in numbers. Did your wealth grow this quarter? Did it shrink? The SCE gives you the definitive answer. And here is exactly how that story is written out. First, you start with your beginning capital balance. That's your equity when the period opens. Next, you layer in the additions, the net income you generated, plus any brand new investments you poured into the business. Then, you subtract the deductions, meaning any withdrawals you pulled out for your own personal use. Calculate all of that, and boom, you arrive at your ending capital balance. That number reflects your true updated equity. Which brings us to Section 4. Why the SCE matters, the bottom line. Now, you might be wondering why we track this so rigidly. What's the point? Well, it all comes down to this contrast. Comparing your beginning of period equity with your end of period equity reveals the true growth trajectory of your business. It's a vital diagnostic tool. It literally proves that all your hard work pedaling is actually getting you closer to your financial destination. We've covered the vehicles, and we've covered the exact math used to calculate their fuel. So I'll leave you with this question. What vehicle is your business driving right now, and is your equity accelerating? Are you cruising on a solo bicycle, or are you building a massive corporate bus? Go run your own statement of changes in equity and see if the math actually proves your wealth is growing. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep learning.